taxpayers impacted by the wildfires will get an automatic extension to file their returns. But how does that work exactly?
The IRS announced these taxpayers will have until October 15th to file various tax returns and make tax payments. Christine Lazar is here now with the important information and tips. So a little relief.
Yeah, there's a lot of relief out there, but what I hear from fire victims over and over is they don't know where to go and what is available to them and how the rules work. So we're here to break some of that down, at least how it relates to your taxes. Well, the IRS automatically identifies taxpayers in disaster areas based on their return information. Mark Steber is the Chief Tax Officer with Jackson Hewitt. He is here this morning with what wildfire survivors need to know. Good morning, Mark. Thanks so much for joining us.
Good morning. Good to be here. Very good topic. Important topic.
Yeah, very important. So let's start with what exemptions and special allowances do these wildfire victims have when it comes to filing their taxes this year?
Yeah, if you've been unfortunately economically impacted by this disaster or any disaster in any state, there's a whole host of special rules and special good rules. A lot of people find the extension of time being great, but that really is the tip of the iceberg for options that you have to jumpstart your life economically by taking loss deductions, not including payments as taxable. A lot of people make that mistake, especially if they're doing it themselves, and even fast pass back refunds to claim the losses in prior years and get some much needed money in an expedited format. So I'll simply say to your viewers, if you've been economically impacted or touched in any way by this disaster or any disaster, you really need to see a tax professional. Not a good time to go it alone or use some of that self-prep software and just think you're getting an extension of time. There's a lot more benefit in the tax law.
Yeah, and what about those taxpayers, those fire survivors who have gotten some sort of wildfire relief payment, FEMA money? What do they do with that when it comes to filing the taxes?
First of all, don't make the mistake of thinking it's taxable, because here's one mistake a lot of people make. If you put it on your tax return out of good faith because you just don't understand it and you have a place to put it on that software, the IRS does not back that off as an error. Same thing if you leave off a deduction for some loss that you suffered, an uninsured, unreimbursed economic loss. The IRS does not say, oh, we see by your zip code you were harmed, we're going to send you more money. It's always on the taxpayer and by extension their tax pro to take these benefits and avoid some of these mistakes. So don't put it on there as taxable if you're not positive, and these fire relief payments are not taxable generally. But also don't forget to take a deduction if you're out of pocket with an economic loss. You may have a big tax break coming your way, which can help get you on your feet economically.
Yeah, so speaking of deductions, any special deductions out there for these fire victims?
Well, there's nothing really special per se. If you're in the disaster and if you're in a federally declared disaster area, be it California or anywhere, there are special deductions. The premium one is the ability to take an economic loss as a tax deduction on your tax return. So if your house, your car, your boat, or whatever property you have after insurance leaves you economically out of pocket, you have a tax deductible loss that you can carry back and get fast money, carry it on your current return or forward. So there's some tax breaks, and it's unique to each individual taxpayer what you might have suffered. So look economically, and if you really have had out-of-pocket losses, that's when you really need to get a tax pro involved to make sure you get all that loss onto your tax return or a prior tax return and apply those against tax income and get a deduction and maybe some money back.
Now, what about if you're someone who you live in a wildfire impacted area, but you have a business that's outside that area, so it wouldn't automatically be flagged, but you being a victim has impacted your ability to do business? What do you do with that when it comes to filing business taxes?
That's a great question, and the IRS and the tax rules are very liberal on that. If you're in one city and your records are in another city, the damaged city, you have relief. If you're in the damaged city but your business is elsewhere, you have relief. So as long as you're touched by the disaster and somehow impacted and inconvenienced or have losses, you can take advantage of some of these disaster relief protocols in the tax code.
Mark, this was such great information that's going to be so helpful for our viewers. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Good luck. Go get your money. It will not happen automatically.
Yeah, you can say that again. Ruta Bay and Jamie, back to you.